10 things in life you should always keep to yourself. According to psychology, sometimes we feel the urge to bare our souls to the world, but is that always the best idea? According to psychology, there are certain things that are better kept to ourselves. It's not about hiding or being secretive, it's about maintaining a healthy boundary. In this article, we'll explore 10 things that you should always keep to yourself. Not because they're taboo, but because holding them close can actually be good for your mental well-being. I assure you, it's an intriguing list. 1. Personal goals and ambitions. Do you ever feel the urge to announce your big dreams to the world? It's quite a natural feeling, but psychology suggests it might not be the best course of action. According to a study published in Psychological Science, when you share your goals, the acknowledgement you receive from others can trick your brain into thinking you've already achieved them. This can lead to a decreased motivation to actually work towards these goals. Now, this isn't to say you should never share your ambitions. It's about understanding when it's beneficial, and when it could potentially hinder your progress. When you're on the verge of broadcasting your plans, pause for a moment. Remember that keeping your goals and ambitions to yourself can sometimes be the key to achieving them. 2. Personal struggles and conflicts. We all have battles we're fighting, and sometimes it feels therapeutic to share these with others. But here's an experience I've had that may make you rethink that. A few years back, I was going through a difficult time and I felt the need to share my struggles with almost everyone I met. Instead of feeling better, I ended up feeling more drained and helpless. It seemed like my problems magnified with every retelling. It was only when I chose to confide in a select few, people who were genuinely invested in my well-being, that I found the support I needed, without feeling overwhelmed. Constantly sharing personal struggles can lead to rumination, a cycle of constant overthinking that can negatively impact your mental health. 3. Financial status. Money talk can be a slippery slope. Sharing details about your financial status can often lead to unnecessary comparisons and judgments. Did you know that a study conducted by the American Psychological Association found that money is the top cause of stress for adults? This stress can often get amplified when we openly discuss our financial situation, especially if it's perceived negatively by others. By keeping details about your financial status to yourself, you not only avoid potential stress and judgment, but also maintain a sense of privacy and security. After all, your self-worth isn't defined by your net worth. 4. Past resentments. We all have things from our past that we're not proud of, or people we've had conflicts with. But constantly bringing up these past resentments isn't healthy. Harboring and rehashing old grudges can be mentally exhausting and can even impact your current relationships. It's almost like carrying a heavy backpack wherever you go. Psychology tells us that letting go of past resentments can significantly improve our mental health and overall well-being. When we keep these resentments to ourselves and focus on forgiveness instead, we open the door to peace and personal growth. 5. Personal life details. We live in a world where sharing every detail of our lives on social media has become the norm. But is it always necessary? Keeping certain aspects of your personal life to yourself can give you a sense of privacy and control. It can also help avoid unnecessary judgments or assumptions from others. Maintaining some level of privacy can contribute to a healthier self-image and stronger relationships. It allows you to cultivate your individuality without external influences. 6. Acts of kindness. Ever done something kind for someone and felt an overwhelming sense of joy? That's the magic of selfless giving. But what happens when we start sharing these acts publicly? When we perform acts of kindness, it's a beautiful, personal experience between us and the recipient. Broadcasting these acts can sometimes rob them of their sincerity and turn them into a performance for validation. The joy derived from selfless giving can actually decrease when we share these acts with others. It's like this invisible thread between our hearts and our deeds gets cut. Let's keep these moments to ourselves. Let's cherish the smiles, the thank yous, and the warm fuzzy feelings we get from helping others. After all, true kindness needs no recognition. 7. Your fears and insecurities. I remember a time when I was constantly worried about what others thought of me. I would share my insecurities, hoping for reassurance. Instead, it left me feeling more exposed and vulnerable. Over time, I realized that it's okay to have fears and insecurities, we all do. But constantly sharing them can sometimes amplify them, making mountains out of molehills. Psychology suggests that working through these fears internally or seeking professional help when needed can be more beneficial. It allows us to build resilience and empowers us to overcome these hurdles. Your fears and insecurities don't define you. Acknowledge them, Address them, but don't let them hold the microphone in your life story. 8. Compliments received. When someone compliments us, it's natural to want to share that with others. It feels good to be acknowledged. But here's a thought. What if we kept these compliments to ourselves? Sharing compliments can sometimes come off as boasting, causing others to question their sincerity. On the other hand, keeping them to yourself can serve as a personal confidence booster and a reminder of your worth. According to psychology, internalizing positive feedback can enhance self-esteem and contribute to a more positive self-image. It's like a secret weapon that you carry with you, ready to uplift you on a rainy day. 9. Family issues. Family matters can be delicate and deeply personal. Sharing these issues openly can sometimes lead to misunderstandings or even unwanted advice. Psychology suggests that discussing family issues should be done with great care, preferably within the family or with a trusted confidant. This can help maintain privacy and respect for all family members involved. Every family has its own unique dynamics and challenges. It's important to navigate these with empathy and discretion, keeping the details close to your heart. After all, family is a precious bond that deserves our utmost care and respect. 10. Your self-care rituals. In this fast-paced world, self-care is essential. However, these rituals are deeply personal and unique to each individual. Sharing these rituals can sometimes lead to comparisons or judgments, which can dilute their effectiveness. Psychology suggests that keeping these practices to ourselves can enhance their therapeutic effect and reinforce their importance in our lives. Your self-care rituals are your sanctuary, your personal space for healing and rejuvenation. Protect them, cherish them, and most importantly, keep them to yourself. They are your secret recipe for resilience and inner peace.